What is persuasive precedent in legal case law? Imagine you're trying to solve a tricky puzzle, and you find a similar puzzle that someone else solved. You might use that solution as a guide, even if it's not exactly the same. That's similar to what persuasive precedent does in law. It's about looking at previous court decisions that aren't from the same court or jurisdiction but still offer helpful ideas. These decisions aren't rules you must follow, but they can influence how a judge decides a case. In the legal world, there are two main types of precedents. The first is binding precedent, which comes from higher courts in the same area and must be followed. The second is persuasive precedent, which can come from courts of equal or lower rank, or even from courts in different regions or countries. Judges can choose to consider persuasive precedent if they find the reasoning convincing or relevant to the case at hand. This flexibility is especially useful in sports and entertainment law. These areas often deal with new issues like digital media rights, athlete contracts, or intellectual property. Because there might not be a lot of existing binding decisions, courts look at persuasive precedents from other places. For example, if a court in one state rules on a broadcasting rights dispute, a court in another state might consider that decision when facing a similar case. Even if it's not legally required to follow it, the reasoning can help shape the outcome. Courts use persuasive precedent to interpret contract clauses, resolve disputes over sponsorship or licensing, and understand new technology issues. It's like borrowing ideas from other courts to fill gaps in the law. This approach helps courts stay adaptable and fair, especially when faced with cases that involve emerging or complex legal questions. So, in simple terms, persuasive precedent is a helpful tool that allows judges to consider decisions from outside their own jurisdiction. It offers guidance without strict obligation, making it especially important in fast-changing fields like sports and entertainment law. This way, courts can make more informed decisions, even when the law isn't crystal clear.